The little boy had just come down from the mountain when he unexpectedly bumped into a runaway young master. In an instant he was shocked to see that the young master looked exactly like him. Before he could recover, the young master got up and ran away at lightning speed. What he didn't know was the young master had run away from home because he was born with bad luck. Anyone close to him would suffer misfortune. To avoid dragging his family down, he chose to leave. The boy he met was actually his biological older brother. 6 years ago, the CEO's wife gave birth to a pair of twins. A saintess from the demonic sect had pursued the CEO without success. Out of love turned to hate, she placed a curse on one of the babies in the womb. The CEO rushed in, only to see the saintess holding the firstborn child and jumping out the window to escape. His family chased her to the cliff's edge. Seeing no way out, she jumped off the cliff with the child in her arms. Luckily the boy was rescued by Wuji Heavenly Venerable. Because of his extraordinary talent, he was called the Little Heavenly Venerable from a young age. But he was mischievous and caused endless trouble, so his master eventually sent him down the mountain to train. Meanwhile, although the young master grew up with his family, his life was far from happy. Because his bad luck brought endless misfortune to anyone near him, he ran away from home to protect his family, and happened to meet the boy who had just been sent down the mountain. Before they could speak, black-clad bodyguards mistook the boy for the runaway young master. Coincidentally, the boy had always dreamed of having a family, so he followed them. Just as he was about to get in the car, he noticed dark clouds overhead, and said they couldn't take that car home. The others were instead delighted, because yesterday the young master had said someone would fall into a cesspit, but instead they found a gold necklace. They believed the trip home would be smooth. When they didn't believe him, the boy calculated with his fingers, pointed at one bodyguard and said he would lose money soon, then pointed at another saying he would face bloodshed. The bodyguards didn't believe him, but the next second, a runaway dump truck came at 200 kilometers per hour and slammed into the convoy. The car exploded instantly. Meanwhile at home, the CEO's family anxiously awaited news. When they saw the convoy explode on the news, they were horrified, calling repeatedly with no answer. The old master was so shocked and furious that he coughed up blood on the spot. The next second the bodyguards rushed in carrying the boy. The CEO was overjoyed to see him, but the boy noticed a black aura over the CEO's head, so he pretended to massage his shoulders, secretly using inner force to dissolve the danger. The old master remarked that the boy seemed more cheerful after this trip, but soon the boy noticed black energy over the old master as well. He leapt onto him and punched his chest with his small fists, quickly dispersing the dark aura. He then handed talismans to the CEO and the old master, saying carrying them would ensure safety. Though they didn't believe it, they accepted them to make him happy. Meanwhile the real young master, now homeless, was sent to an orphanage. Because of his curse, he avoided talking to others, and could only miss his family silently. The other children told him that before they came to the orphanage, they too had been called unlucky, but they were living fine now. They invited him to join a charity spring outing, not knowing the event was organized by the boy's new family. The next day the CEO took the boy to the outing, but when he appeared, everyone backed away 5 meters, afraid of catching bad luck. Unaware of this, the boy took his favorite snacks to share with other children. Then he saw black energy surge from the riverside. A child was about to be in danger. He instantly flashed over and saved him.